Imagine this. What if for a moment, the boundary between life and death blurred, providing a glimpse beyond the veil? Near-death experiences, NDEs, moments where individuals teeter on the edge of mortality, only to return with stories that might just change how we view life, death, and what lies beyond. Welcome to an exploration of one of humanity's most profound mysteries, and a dive into John Burke's Imagine the God of Heaven. How do NDEs intersect with ancient descriptions of the divine, and what might this tell us about the nature of reality itself? Let's embark on this cerebral adventure by unwrapping the concept of NDEs and exploring their implications across cultures, religions, and sciences. First, let's lay the groundwork. NDEs are not just medical anomalies, but sensory-rich experiences reported by those who have temporarily crossed the threshold of clinical death. Often encompassing feelings of peace, visions of an afterlife, or encounters with entities perceived as deities, NDEs challenge our understanding of consciousness. The interest in these experiences isn't just mere curiosity about the afterlife, but a profound implication for understanding consciousness, a topic that straddles the fields of neurology, psychology, and now, through Burke's analysis, theology. Burke's narrative in Imagine the God of Heaven converges around an overwhelming consistency in these divine encounters. Consider an engineer from India, a former Muslim imam, and countless others from diverse backgrounds converging on a common theme, meeting a divine presence. These cross-cultural consistencies raise a beguiling question. Are these experiences universally hardwired into human psyche, or are they culturally influenced spiritual encounters? Let's take a deeper look at the neuroscientific perspective. Research indicates that during extreme stress or near death, the brain might release chemicals like ketamine-like compounds, which could induce vivid hallucinations and out-of-body experiences. However, this biochemical explanation struggles to account for the nuanced consistencies of narratives across different cultural and religious backgrounds, as pointed out in Burke's research. Burke uses these accounts as a canvas to paint a broader picture of a God who is profoundly relational, directly countering the notion that God is distant or disinterested. These transformative encounters lead many, regardless of prior beliefs, to reassess their lives and sometimes even undergo radical personal transformations, enhancing their spiritual beliefs and moral values. Skeptics, of course, are an integral part of this conversation. They argue from a scientific perspective, viewing NDEs as fascinating but purely neurological phenomena. Burke anticipates this, comparing modern-day skepticism to historical doubts about religious experiences, suggesting a parallel in the way transformative events, be it a miracle in ancient texts or a modern NDE, are subject to disbelief depending on one's existing worldview. But beyond just a religious or scientific debate, what if NDEs are inviting us to a broader understanding of human consciousness? Extensive studies have shown that people often return from NDEs with a renewed sense of purpose, less fear of death, and a deeper sense to connection to others. This psychological transformation is something both skeptics and believers must ponder. Is there something intrinsic to the human condition that NDEs are revealing? Diving into deeper waters, let's wade into the philosophical implications. The consistency of NDEs could suggest a shared metaphysical space, accessible under certain conditions. Through Burke's discourse, one might see these experiences as a lens, focusing the broad spectrum of human spirituality into a coherent understanding of the divine that transcends individual religious teachings. And now, for the most profound revelation. If we follow Burke's thesis that these experiences are testimonies to an actively communicative God, we reach a compelling conclusion. NDEs may not just be subjective experiences, but could be seen as part of a grander narrative, a dialogue continuously offered by the divine to humanity, an invitation to expand our understanding of existence beyond the physical and into the spiritual realms. We've traveled through theology, touched the boundaries of neuroscience, and philosophized on existential realms. This journey, much like the accounts from Burke's exploration, leaves us at a threshold, an invitation to look beyond, to question, and maybe to understand a bit more about the profound connections between life, death, and something infinitely greater than ourselves. What lies beyond remains a mystery, but one thing is clear: the conversation and exploration are far from over and are as compelling as ever.